There's just nothing that comes close to that feeling of being able to read words on a page to a child, see that the child is understanding it and loving it. It's really almost a magical experience, and I feel fortunate to be able to provide that.
We got our passport paperwork. We traveled out of the country this year and got some paperwork for our passports, and the librarians were very helpful.
Having Access PA at home is great for me because I don't have to go to the library to look up what I need. I can do it right at home. And then you have access to all the libraries in all the counties in Pennsylvania.
When I began this historical novel, I realized that I needed many books. Therefore, it was essential that I have a source for the books, and that turned out to be the library system through the Wernersville branch.
I do not have internet at home because I can't afford it, so coming in here I have free email and I can look up things.
Today, Berks County's public libraries are centers for information technology. We buy and circulate more books than ever before. But we also deliver a spectrum of information and technology services. For many residents, we're the only link to the internet, and in some parts of the county, we're the sole source of high-speed connections. Citizens can reach and use an amazing range of powerful databases through the Power Library Access PA program. Like some other services, this one is available without even entering a library building. We offer a diverse selection of compact discs, recorded books, popular current DVDs, even games at some locations. Berks County libraries are also true community centers. As a united organization, we bring popular services to libraries across the county's 850-plus square miles. Some, including our bookmobiles, our summer reading programs, and the gifted storytellers of our Story Rider program, are based at system headquarters. An impressive number originate at the individual locations: live online homework help, Spanish language materials, homeschool support, information search assistance, free tax forms, senior outreach, and available space for community programs, such as tutoring in English as a second language.
Excellent.
A library gives a chance for your community to grow. If you take the world and if you put it in a jack-in-a-box and you wind it up and all of a sudden it pops open, that's what a library is to a child. And for the older people in the library, the community needed a meeting center. The whole community could benefit from it. And we have seen that within our community.
20 libraries, all but one of the public libraries in Berks, belong to BCPL, the Berks County Public Libraries System. Their total collections include more than 815,000 items. But the best way to understand the impact of our libraries is to consider the effects they have on our people. Between the member libraries and the BCPL headquarters, they account for more than 160 jobs in the county. Devoted volunteers serve the libraries at every location, and many thousands of patrons use them. These extensive operations generate substantial expenses, everything from building acquisition, upkeep and renovations, to utilities and other recurring costs, to salaries and materials purchases, to computer hardware and software. A system board guides operations and distributes funding, and the Friends of Berks County Public Libraries offer essential support on many fronts. Money to make it all happen comes from many sources. Pennsylvania provides a share, as does the county itself. Fundraisers, donations, endowments, grants, and fees all contribute. Funding by our municipalities is very important, though many libraries could benefit from more generous local support.
The big reason for starting the school for me was I wanted my children to have access to a high content liberal arts education. The Louisa Gonzer Library is absolutely essential to the existence of our school. We rely heavily on the books and the resources and the materials that are available through the Louisa Gonzer Library. If libraries were removed from communities, it would be a very, very sad thing. I believe it's essential for our communities to support our libraries.
Libraries are all about people, those who deliver the services and those who rely on them. In Berks, the development of these services has been a response to the needs and wishes of our citizens. The technologies we employ and the infrastructure provided by BCPL support those services. The system achieves major economies of scale through its purchasing, processing, and bibliographic services, enabling member libraries to focus on their community duties and greatly expand their offerings. Collections and acquisitions in the county and beyond are accessible through interlibrary loan and resource sharing to make every member a more effective resource. And it's all so productive and efficient that private industry might envy us. Through our individual libraries, backed by BCPL, the Friends, and their own staffs and funding, we bring powerful information resources to the people of Berks.
Online tutoring service has helped me a lot. I log in and I'm connected to an online tutor. I type my question to them and they answer me in the best way they can by typing back. You can send Word documents and all sorts of cool functions like that. And it's very helpful because I wouldn't be able to afford to be able to pay someone to help me. But with the library, I can go and get help for free.
More and more in this economy, patrons are coming in who can't afford a computer, so they come in to use our computers. And often they're seeking jobs. And one of the things that I'll do if they need it is to help them buff and polish their resume, buff and polish their letter to a potential employer, and then help them understand how to email that to the potential employer.
I'm usually here practically every day. I use the computer. Although I do have a working computer in my house, I don't use it very much. This is the library that's closest to me, and this is the one I prefer. It's a very nice, welcoming atmosphere.
I have 4 boys between the ages of 3 and 13, and I homeschool the oldest 3. Really, without the library, I don't think I could ever do as good a job as I do. For example, music. Obviously, I don't have the resources at home to have a full music classroom like a typical public school would. But again, I went right to the library and found something like this. Can you hear it? This is all pictures of things from art museums, but in the back they have a CD that has all the classics, and they really draw attention to it in a really fun and enriching way. My oldest son just learned 20 of the classics just by listening to a kid's CD.
I've always used the library. I've always had a love of books that I passed on to my kids. It's very important to our family. We do a lot of family time there with the activities they plan. Also, for my kids, it helps me educate them. Not that long ago, she read The Miracle Worker. I went and got the movie out for her. It's also cheap entertainment for us. We can go in there, take out movies, rent movies for the family, take out tapes for them to listen to. I love it. And I love having my kids there because I know they're safe.
For thousands of residents, the libraries of Berks County provide access to an exciting range of technologies and services. They directly improve the lives of families. Often the services found there help those who need it most, but even those not in need benefit from the stronger communities libraries support. Our libraries provide the means to teach and the means to entertain. Every working day, they meet vital needs and focus community activities. They bring the world into our communities in all its complexity and depth. Small wonder that they inspire such dedication, such passion really, among the community of library supporters and users. Small wonder that they mean so much. Supported by private individuals, foundations, state and county government, and by the municipalities they benefit, our libraries are an essential part of the prosperity and happiness, the quality of life in Berks County communities.